Welcome to Senior Break. I'm Dawn Medici with Oxford Township Parks and Recreation Senior Center.
And I'm Marie May with Addison Township Senior Center.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Yeah, good to see you again, Marie.
Good to see you too, Dawn. Seems like a long time.
I know. And it's only been, like you said, a couple of weeks.
But summer is passing so fast.
It is. I cannot believe the middle of August already.
And I find at our senior center that people are finalizing what they want to do this summer, because the word September is a new beginning to people.
It is.
You know, so there's a lot of people just very, very busy.
Well, I think with September, when everybody thinks Labor Day, and then they think of fall and fall. Start preparing for fall, right?
Yes, even before.
Right. So.
And it's been so hot. I think people are really ready.
Hot and dry.
Yes, for September to come. So
hot and dry. So yes.
That's a good thing. All the holidays. Should I mention the holidays?
I know they're going to be right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So
and leaves.
And leaves and yep, more work.
Yes.
More work.
More work.
So, well, good. Well, what's going on?
Well, I'm bringing back, during the summer, some of my leaders of classes take off.
Right.
And this year, I was surprised that a lot of them stayed. But in September, everybody comes back.
All right.
So we have our sewing classes on Monday. They're not classes. They're ladies that meet together to sew. They are already sewers. But they will, if you come in, and you have a question, they'll answer your question.
Be able to help.
Mm-hmm. And on Tuesday, we have Feldenkrais. Do you want me to go through?
Yeah, absolutely. Share with everybody so they know to come on out to Addison.
We have Feldenkrais, and that is a retired nurse that comes in, and Feldenkrais I think it was a doctor's last name.
Okay.
And anyway, she teaches you to do exercises like this. Very, very slow movement, and I'm not a medical person, but my own words, it teaches you to retrain your brain to send the healing to the right part of your body.
Oh.
And my seniors that go swear by that class. They say it's made a big difference. Then we have yoga after that. We have a senior that comes in after that, a psychologist.
Okay.
Teaches seniors how to grow gracefully. Then some seniors try to sneak in a couple card games in between, but it's kind of hard, but they do. We have six-handed euchre that day, but that has to be by appointment because only 6 people.
Gotcha.
And Wednesday is game day. We play cards, and we've been learning how to play mahjong.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of fun.
Isn't
I
it
had my
fun?
first, it's confusing at first, but it's fun.
Yes.
It's fun. So we had one class for that so far. And we'll have, if anybody's interested, we'll have, until in August on Wednesday, the leader will be coming in to teach us. So after that, we're on our own.
Wow.
What else do we have? Thursday, we have yoga. Again, and we have a writing class, a girl that comes in and teaches us how to do memoirs.
Okay.
Very nice class. And then Friday we have an embroidery group come in.
Wow.
And these ladies come in and they're girlfriends, and they sew and they laugh and they just have so much fun, and they go on trips together, and it's just great. And then I have seniors. There are seniors that call me that are very, I want to say lonesome, but they're just looking for something. So you don't have to attend any class.
Right.
You can just come in and have coffee with us.
And conversation.
You meet friends, and then you go, because some people just don't know how to meet people, and it's hard.
Right.
It's hard.
It's a great opportunity for those that just want to get out and be around other people to come on in. So come on in to Addison Senior Center or Oxford Senior Center.
And meet people.
And then even if you don't want to play cards, or you don't want to do sewing or quilting, or
you don't have to participate. You could sit at the back of the room and just watch them.
Right. Or gather around and meet them, and maybe they'll go to lunch, or maybe they meet for breakfast.
And once a month we try to go to a movie and lunch. When you said that, it reminded me. We pick a movie, and it's always the last Tuesday of the month. But you need to call, because it depends who's going, and we just tell everybody where to meet.
Right.
That's fun.
It is fun.
It's a fun day.
Right.
Yes, come on out and see us.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of great things
Yeah,
going on.
yes.
So
Very
especially
nice.
with September coming, your instructors are starting to come back, those that have been off, so.
We've got a couple people from different dates going to speak to us about the Medicare programs.
Right.
So if anybody wants their questions answered, I do. I've got questions for them, I know. Then we're going to do the flu shot October 6th.
Okay.
So
Wow.
you have to sign up for that too, and that's by Rite Aid.
Yeah. Well,
So we got lots.
speaking of Medicare, today joining us, we're going to have Belinda Alio with Medicare Choices.
Oh, good.
That's going to join us and
good, good.
share with everyone what some of the need to knows. She's going to be doing a presentation at the Oxford Senior Center.
And that's really good
So-
because I feel like once you're locked into one, you're afraid to switch.
Right, and make
So
any
when
changes.
You're afraid to do that. So listening to this is very helpful.
It will be very helpful.
And they can tell us how easy it could be to change it.
Yes.
You know, I'm just scared.
Yes. You got to take, get some good advice with some good direction
Yes.
and do what's best for
them.
you. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So that'll be fun.
So what have you got?
Well, we've been harvesting quite a bit in our community garden.
Okay.
We we've a lot of cucumbers and green peppers, and we have over, I think, 200 tomato plants.
Wow.
That we have a ton of green tomatoes, but they're not ready to harvest yet. So I'm just hoping that this cool weather doesn't hurt that, because we
Yes.
really need the warm weather to get them
finish.
to finish getting them to
Growing,
be
yeah.
ripe. So, but we tried eggplant this year, which we did not do last year, and boy, did those eggplants, they turned out really nice. I was really excited. And cauliflower, we tried cauliflower this year, and we've had a couple of nice heads of cauliflower.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with what we've harvested from the garden this year, and we're just waiting on those tomatoes, and that's really the last piece of our harvest are these tomatoes. So
Sounds like a lot came up.
a lot, zucchinis and cucumbers and green beans and snow peas and
Wow.
some herbs.
So what's going to happen now with that? Is it going to go into like a basket or a bag? How do they distribute?
So we distribute it on Mondays and Fridays. It goes to Meals on Wheels
Okay.
that gets delivered out into the Oxford and Addison area to those that are Meals on Wheels. And then on Wednesdays it goes to the church downtown on Hovey and Denison for the Community Free Meals Program. So a lot of that, the majority of the harvest goes on Wednesdays. Wednesday seems to be our biggest day of harvesting, so it makes the most sense to have it go
And did
back
you
to the
get a
community and the church.
Did you get a lot of volunteers?
We do have a lot of volunteers. We have our walking club that comes out and helps us harvest on Wednesdays. We have a couple of Oxford students that come out to help in the garden and have been helping all summer. We have a supervisor this year in the garden that helps me. Her name is Mary, and she comes out and helps upkeep and helps guide and direct people to harvest, to water, to weed, to plant. So
It's a lot of work.
it is a lot of work, but the benefit has been amazing. So
And the feeling I'm sure that they get inside for helping.
yes,
Like that is worth
it,
everything.
right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we have Belinda Alio with Medicare Choices with us today. So when we come back from our break, she'll be joining us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Senior Break. With us now, our special guest, Belinda Alio with Medicare Choices. Welcome.
Welcome, Belinda.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for having me on the senior break this morning.
Yes, we're happy to have you. We've got so many questions to ask you. As you already know, I mean, we've been already in your ear about a whole bunch
What
of
to
different
do.
things and what to do and what it's all about. So tell us about Medicare Choices.
Okay, Medicare Choices is a company of independent insurance agents, and we specialize in Medicare, helping people find the best plans for them based on, number one, their health, and number two, their finances. We have no fees to meet with people. It's a free consultation. We look up people's physicians, their prescription drugs, and try to find the best plan suited for them.
That's amazing. That's so important to have somebody that can help them work through this process, because it really, open enrollment is a big deal.
Right, it is.
And it scares, the name open enrollment scares people because, as I said before, when this is kind of working in, once we're into something, we are afraid to
Yes.
change. Seniors are afraid to say, it's working for me now, so if I change, will I not have something? So I think you would be a big help to seniors,
Yes.
just to know, what's out there and what to do. And like you said, there's no pressure.
There's
for
never any
people
pressure.
So I think that would be great. And you said there's no fee?
No fee.
So if somebody wanted to, as myself, do I have to bring paperwork? How can you find out what I already have? Do I have to bring all my Medicare information that I have now?
Well, typically what you would bring is your medical card from whatever company you're with, and from that we can tell what plan you're on
Okay.
and discuss the benefits that you have right now.
Okay.
And during the AEP, the annual enrollment period, which is October 15th through December 7th,
Okay.
we can sit down, we'll talk about what your plan has coming up for 2023,
Okay.
and then also talk about, is there another plan that might benefit you more?
Right. Like if things changed over the course of this last year that could
Absolutely.
affect what types of insurance or what your coverage is, right?
Right, so for instance, you might be a person who this year, you're having a hip issue and you need physical therapy. And the copay on your plan might be hefty, and you think, oh gosh, 3 times a week, how am I going to afford that? We can always review and see if we have a plan that might have a more reasonable copay for you.
Okay.
A lot of people following COVID are going to mental health counseling.
Yes.
It's a huge increase in people seeking help. There are companies out there that will allow you to go see your counselor for a 0 copay.
Wow.
Others, it might be 20 or 40.
Okay.
So if you're a person who really needs counseling and wants to stay in counseling, but it's unaffordable with
Right.
the current plan, we can shop around and see what might be better.
Yes, because sometimes it's better to pay an extra $5 to get a benefit of $50. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
On
Right. Yeah.
copays.
Yes.
Yes, you need to look into all that. It's really, it's a lot, but it's very important.
Right.
It's very, very important, but I'm going to look into it.
And people never need to feel that they're locked into their current plan.
Right.
Just come and sit down with somebody and assess what you have and what else is out there, and if you can change. You don't have to stay in the same plan.
So who does all the paperwork for that?
We do.
You do? So really, we just come and talk to you,
Yep.
show you what we have,
Yep.
or you can get what we have from our card,
Right.
and show you what we have, and then just turn it over to you, and you switch the plan.
First, we would obviously go over everything with you,
Okay.
every benefit of the plan,
Yes.
and you would have to agree that you wanted the plan.
Okay.
And then we could submit an application.
Okay. Well, that sounds easy enough to do.
Right.
But the complicated part is when you don't know this.
Exactly.
Now that you've told me, I'm thinking I could do that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But until then, it's like, who do I talk to? Where do I go? Who,
Right.
you know?
And we really pride ourselves on customer service. We sit down with people initially for 1 to 2 hours, depending on what their needs are and how they understand the Medicare system.
Okay.
I guess my best advice for anyone out there watching this is meet with somebody in person, if you can, or somebody that is recommended to you.
Right.
Don't sign up with an agent who calls you over the phone, who isn't local or
Right.
doesn't know your physicians, doesn't know where you fill your prescriptions.
Right.
You need someone local to help you navigate Medicare because it is confusing.
Right, or don't call a number off of the TV from an ad because
Exactly.
that could go really bad for you potentially, because again, they may not be local, and like you said, know your doctors and all of the medical businesses in our community that would best suit the individual. So
Yes.
That is so tempting, because when
Right.
you don't know, but now we have Belinda.
Right.
When you don't know
Yeah.
what to do, that commercial is tempting. Like, well, maybe that's where I start, but
Right.
it's not. So it's good you said that.
yeah, so if you're interested and would like to talk to Belinda, just to get the
rolling.
ball rolling,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
And you just have some general questions, how can someone at home get in contact with you?
Well, you can call me at 248-318-5866, or you could email me at belindaaleo@gmail.com. You could also contact Dawn Medici because she has my information.
Yeah.
Because I do seminars here at the Oxford Township Senior Center.
Right.
So those would be the ways to get a hold of me. And then one last thing, I do want to let you know that Medicare Choices, we have 5 agents. We have Kathy Siebold, who lives in Oxford, and she started this business. Myself, I'm from Metamora. My daughter, Morgan, she is also a Medicare insurance agent. Sandra Kozloff, who lives right out here in Oxford.
Okay.
And Martin Foxworthy up in Metamora.
Okay.
So we're all available to help you.
All right.
Good.
And if you're not ready to reach out to Belinda directly, you are welcome to come out to her seminar. Medicare Made Easy is going to be on Wednesday, September the 28th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the Oxford Senior Center, which is located in Seymour Lake Township Park. We are asking you to pre-register for this free seminar. You can call the Oxford Township Parks and Recreation at 248-628-1720 to get signed up to come on out to attend. So I do know we already have at least 7 or 8 people already registered for this seminar. So come on out. There will be others attending, and
Get your questions answered.
get your questions answered. And at that time too, if you are willing at that time, she'll be available to schedule some one-on-one appointments. So, well, thank you, Belinda, for coming
Thank
on
you,
out.
Dawn. Thank
Yes,
you, Marie.
That was
Yes.
very good.
And we're going to try to get Belinda out at Addison as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
stay
Very
tuned for that information, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
right.
so much.
All right, we'll be right
help.
back.
Welcome back. It was a really nice session we had today with Belinda.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to benefit by it, and I know that I think a lot of seniors will take advantage.
Yes.
Because just knowing who to go to help you
Right,
is big, big, big.
right.
And the switching part too, as we get older, we're afraid that we're going to switch to the wrong thing, that there's too many new things coming in and we
Right.
don't know if they're legit.
Right, with so many
So,
scams that are
yes,
out there.
yes.
So this would definitely be a good way
Yes. To know somebody.
to know somebody, right?
Yes, that's going to help us, and in our area.
Right, and she's local,
Yes,
and
yes.
she's,
They're probably familiar with our doctors if they, if we have them in our area. So
Right.
I'm real happy about that.
Yes.
I'm very appreciative of her for coming.
yes, and
Yes.
I'm excited that she'll be coming out to meet with you next
Yes,
week.
yes.
And try to get something scheduled to be.
For Addison.
For Addison, which
Yes.
would be a great opportunity for those seniors in the Addison, Leonard area to
Yes.
come on out and
Yes.
meet with her. So when you get that date, be sure to let us know.
I will tell you, and
Right.
that'll be another time we can go meet her.
Yes, so don't forget, here in Oxford at the Senior Center on September the 28th at 6:30. And give us a call to get registered at 248-628-1720.
And you'll get a good general idea.
Absolutely.
Even more than what we got today.
Right,
Of,
right.
Of what we need to do.
Yep,
what we
I
need to
think
have.
she'll go through all the ABCs and Ds of all that you need to know, so.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, great.
Well,
So what's
yeah.
going on at your center?
Well, we were talking about the community garden, and we're already looking and planning for 2023. We're trying to still fundraise, so we're going to do another classic car cruise, cruising on down Seymour. So that's going to be held in September, and that's
That's this September you're talking?
this September.
Oh,
yes.
okay. I thought maybe you were.
Yep, no,
Thinking for
we're,
next year. This
well,
year,
we're
good.
trying to plan for next year, so
Okay.
we're trying to get some additional funding to help
Okay.
support the garden.
Okay, when is the cruise?
It's going to be on Wednesday, September the 14th.
14th, okay.
And it'll be in the evening from 4 to 8 p.m. So whether you have a classic car or
Okay.
you like classic cars, come on out. We're going to have a barbecue again, hot dogs and hamburgers and a drink. And that money will go towards next year's community garden, whether it's more seeds, more plants, organic materials like dirt and topsoil and things like that, whatever we might need, mulch, whatever we may need.
Okay.
So come on out to support that.
And do you need volunteers to help you run the car show?
We do.
Okay.
So any volunteers, if you just want to come out to help.
And if you come out to help, because this food is going to go to people for Meals on Wheels. So,
yes, the harvest, right.
So if you can't get to deliver meals, which a lot of us can't do,
Right.
a lot of driving, but if you help with the car show and then the money goes to that, you are helping the people
Right.
that can't get out. So you are indirectly helping
Yes.
them. So it's a good win-win.
It is a good win-win.
Yes,
So,
yes.
and then you still get to see the classic cars
yeah,
too.
yeah,
So.
it's the fun way.
Yeah, so again, that'll be in September on the 14th. It's a Wednesday, and we'll start at 4 and end about 8 o'clock. So,
Okay.
and it will be weather dependent too.
Yes.
So if we have bad storms or bad weather, we may have to cancel it. But
They won't bring those cars out if a drip
No,
of rain is going to fall. So-
Right. So, but then I'm really excited. We're in September, at the end of September, on the 30th, it's a Friday, September the 30th, we're holding our first health fair at the Senior Center.
Oh, and
Yeah.
what would that be?
So we're going to have like St. Joseph Mercy, Oakland will be coming out, and they'll be doing like blood pressure checks.
okay.
They'll do immunizations. They can do medication reviews.
Wow.
Also, McLaren will be coming and offering some courses or have some information to share and educate you on. I think one of their topics was going to be on cancer. We're also going to have our therapeutic movement instructor with Silver Sneakers. So if you're a Silver Sneakers member and you want to know more about Silver Sneakers, she will be there and doing a small size mini class that day. If you want, for you to join in and or see how that class goes.
Oh, well worth it.
Well worth it. And
Way
this
to
is all
spend
free.
your-
And it's
Yeah,
all free.
wow.
So we'll also have Apothecary and Company. They're going to be coming out. They're from downtown Oxford, and they're going to be presenting on 2 different topics: nutrition and heart health.
And what was the date on that one again?
Friday, September the 30th.
September 30th. We've got lots in
Yes.
September.
Yes.
Good,
So
good.
it'll be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And there's going to be a lot of other vendors out there. Belinda will be there for Medicare Choices, so it's not just going to necessarily be on all health. Medicare is part of health.
It's what seniors are thinking about. Seniors'
Correct,
interest.
Right.
Interested in.
Right.
so-
NODA will be there.
Okay.
So I think right now we have 12 or 13 different vendors or businesses that are going to be coming out to provide
that's nice.
information to seniors, and it'll all be free. So
And it's a lot easier to go to one place like you're doing.
Right.
This is a great service you're doing for
Oh,
seniors.
thank you.
Than for seniors to try to reach out to 12 different places.
Right.
And question them. This way they can get all their information in one place.
One place,
And
yes.
have a good day.
And yes, definitely.
have a nice day along with it.
And this is our first one, so we might be missing a few key components, but we can always add to it for the next year. We
Yes.
can continue to grow it. Those that come out can provide us with some feedback and let us know what it is that they're looking for so that
Yes.
we can better plan for next year.
Sounds like you've got a lot of it covered, though.
Yeah,
A lot of
so-
it. And you really can't take in much more than that in one day.
No.
So, I mean, that's a lot you've got
Right.
coming in. Yeah.
So please come out to see us for our health fair, and our health and wellness fair, I should say. It's an open house, so you can come and go as you need to, and that'll be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, September the 30th.
And is that right here?
Right here
in your
at-
center?
Yep, at Oxford Senior Center,
Okay.
Located in Seymour Lake Township Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy to get to.
So, now you know the Pollyann, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And here,
I'm not real familiar with what they do, but
right.
yes, I'm
But
aware.
Pollyann comes through your community.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it
Yes.
comes through the Oxford community. So I heard they're having a birthday.
Oh,
Yes, so they are going to be celebrating their birthday with a cakewalk in the community. So the Pollyann Trailway Management Council and Oxford Women's Club are teaming up to celebrate their birthday, and they want you to come out to join them. So if you're looking for something to do and you want to help celebrate the Pollyann's 25th birthday, come on out on Saturday, August the 27th from 9 a.m. to noon. It's free. Parking will be in Oxford at 33 Pleasant Street along Powell Street, and you'll get out and walk on the Pollyann Trail to help celebrate their birthday. So,
okay.
Yeah.
If there's a certain topic seniors want to hear about, should they let us know?
Yeah,
And
so-
then we'll try to contact
sure.
the person so we can, okay.
Provide that information
Yes.
that you may want to hear from us. So
Yes.
if there's a topic or something that you want to learn more about, please reach out to Marie or myself. And you can reach out to me, Dawn, at 248-628-1720. And Marie?
It's 248-628-3388.
All right, so any topics or any ideas you would like for us to bring to you, please let us know. So, all right, Maria, I think
It's been a good week.
It's been a good week.
Good show, and I'm really glad to hear from Belinda.
Yes, it was nice to have her.
yes.
So thank you again to Belinda
Thank you.
Aelio,
Have a good week.
and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.